about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking, we'll get away.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. My name's Shannon. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date on all my latest videos. Sorry, Jaeger wants to play right now. But, yeah, so it's been a while since I last saw you guys. There was another family emergency. One of my other family members ended up in the hospital. Luckily, they're all right. The other family member that was in the hospital is also all right. But I was focused on that. They ended up in the hospital the weekend of my birthday. And that was also the week that Ukraine was invaded by Russia, so there was just a lot going on, and it felt weird to post and not talk about that event, and so I really wanted to take some time to get in the right mental space to be posting again and all of that. So I was taking time for myself and my mental health, and I know my word was consistency, but there's times where you just need to give yourself grace and understand that it's okay to take breaks. And so I'm back. There's also some other things that were going on that you guys will be getting more information on in the coming weeks. Some fun, I don't want to call them projects, but some big things are coming. So I'm excited to bring you guys along on that once that fully starts. But that'll be in a little bit, so I'm not going to quite give out that secret yet. You have to subscribe to stay up to date on that. But yeah, today I figured I would just bring you guys along. I'm going to start bullet journaling, so I'm going to do a voiceover of it. I didn't start at the beginning of the year. I just didn't really want to do it at the beginning of the year, and then now I was like, I kind of want to start doing it, and so I did my setup. I'm going to start officially in April, and so I wanted to go through that with you guys and what the process was. I used the Amanda Rachel Lee dotted notebook, and I believe it's like the taupe color, so yeah, hope you guys stick along or stick around and watch. Let's get started. Oh, I'm also going to be in a different outfit. I filmed that on a different day, so yeah. Alright, so I started by just putting my name into the my name is little section that is in the front of all of Shop Amanda Rachel Lee's journals. It's very common for all of her, both her doodle planners and her dotted notebooks, to have this little intro page. And so, also I'm not used to doing voiceovers yet, so bear with me with this one. So I'm going to open up to the first page, and we're going to start with kind of like drawing out with a pencil where I think things are going, where I want kind of the cover page to go. Like, this is where it's going to say 2022. I did speed up most of the portions of this video just because it did take me a while to draw things out. I did also cut a lot out because it took me a couple hours to do. I also got a phone call from my parents in the middle of this, so I ended up being very distracted during part of it, so it is what it is. Once I drew it out with a pencil, though, as you can see, I went back in with a blue marker and colored it in, or went over, or traced over top of it, I guess. And I made a box, and I kept it very simple. I wanted it to be kind of simple, and nothing has to be perfect, and that's kind of what I liked about, or what I like about bullet journaling, is you can make it for you, and it doesn't have to be perfect, and it can be very personalized to you, and you can make it custom. And so I just wrote the year in here, 2022, and I ended up going over and thickening the numbers again because I didn't like how thin I drew them the first time, and I didn't like how I drew the first two, I think, when I did this the first time, and so that's why I also wanted to make sure all the twos looked similar, because it bugged me the fact that they didn't look more identical. And then I went into those little square rectangles on either side and drew in lines instead of drawing them fully in. So like I said, I kept that very simple. I ended up going back, and on the left side of these pages I kept a grid spacing sheet, which is something that Amanda Rachel Lee does, and it's on her page. And then on the right side of this I measured out the same length and width, and then cut little Dutch doors for my future log. I ended up writing the wrong title, and so I had to go back and fix that, as you will see. But this is essentially where you put like all of the months and what I am planning on doing for those months, so, like the overall events and birthdays and like big things. So like, for example, I know that Nick and I might go on a few camping trips this summer, so maybe looking at writing down like, oh, camping trip the weekend of, I'm just gonna throw out a random weekend, like a random weekend in July type thing. Something like that. And where, of course. And so this is where I ended up going back in and covering it. I don't have double-sided tape, so I ended up just taping it in, but I did the same kind of idea. I wrote future log in a blue pen, which I liked better, so it was more unique, or more uniform, not unique, and I cut it to fit better, and then I did the gray marker over top to fit the kind of theme that I was going for the month, which was just a gray and blue theme. And then yeah, here I measured out equal areas for where I wanted the months to go and measured them out. And yeah, so I'm just going to let you guys watch what I did here, and I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so as you can see, I started by putting all of the months at the very top of the column, and then I did Sunday through Saturday for my calendars. I don't like Monday through Sunday calendars, it's just my own preference. And then when I put the days of the week in, like the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, all the way up till the 30th or 31st, and then 28 days for February. I double checked with my calendar just to make sure that I was putting the days in the correct spots, just because I did not want to make the error and have to go back and fix it. So I just triple checked with everything that those were all in the right spots. And yeah, it was a little tedious to be doing it all at once. My hand started cramping a bit, but it was still worth it, and I really liked how it looked. I know they make stamps for this, but honestly I'd want to spend as little money as possible on this. Like, I don't plan on making like crazy bullet journal stuff. I just want to start and see if I like it or not, and then if I end up liking it, maybe spending more money on it in the future. But right now it's just seeing if I like how it works and seeing if it works for me, of helping me get organized with things and making my planner a little bit more suitable for my preferences and whatnot. I left room at the bottom for the rest of the column to add in any important dates and the events, like I said. But yeah, I will continue on. Once I finished putting in the dates, I went and underlined the weeks, and I highlighted the months with the gray pen to keep the theme going like that. As you can see, I tried to hold it up so you guys could get a better view. And then I went into the next spread, which was my YouTube video tracker and brainstorming ideas. On the left side of the page, I did the YouTube brain dump, so those were kind of like if I randomly come up with an idea for a YouTube video, either while I'm at work or something like that, I can just put it there. Oh, I went back and taped. It looks like I forgot that I did this. Right. And so I think did I cut that again? I don't remember. Oh, okay. So I was adding gray lines in because I realized I wanted to keep some consistency, and that's what was going on. I forgot I did that. And so then over here I made the actual tracker of when I film videos and edit videos. I have a online version of this that I do keep track with, but sometimes it's hard to remember that one, so it sometimes helps me to write things down in multiple places. So doing both an online version and having it in paper will help me. So I just made the top part gray, and then I did the scribbles at the top again for the heading, and then just wrote YouTube tracker. And then I did the title. I think I did like a play button for filming. Like I did a bunch of different icons that I know what they're going to mean, and that way I know when I'm finished filming, editing, planning, and all of that. But yeah, so I did that. I made sure my columns were pretty big. I think I also wrote down what date I wanted the video to go live, and so that way I can keep better track. I skipped a spread. That's going to be in relation to my surprise that I was talking about. And so, yeah. The next spread that I did was, what is that one? I don't remember which one that one was. I know I had a gift list and a wish list, so when I come up with ideas for family, for gifts, I can write that on the gift list, and a wish list for myself. I don't remember what the other side was. I should know that. But yeah, so I did like circular boxes like this, and wrote just gift list and wish list. What did I do for I think I just did a brain dump on the other page, but I don't remember what it was for. Huh. This is a coinkadink. I kept it very simple, obviously, on the other page. And so I counted the number of pages I needed for this one. This one I took from Amanda's Rachel Lee's idea of putting pictures for a picture for each month of like a highlight of the month. I really liked that idea of being able to go back through and look at what the highlights of the year were. So I am going to print off a picture for January, February, and March, even though I'm starting this in April. I'm just going to keep it super simple. Alright, so that's all I have for you guys today. I had to move you because Jaeger was wanting to be in every single one of my photos, just like now. But yeah, it also came to the realization that we've had Jaeger for a year now. We got him on March, I think it was like 11th last year. And yeah, we've had him for almost a full year now. Isn't that right? 1 full year. Yeah, it's crazy, like, how much he's grown. But soon. Anyways, we will see you back here next week with another video. I believe next week is a wedding planning video, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. But until next time, I love you guys. Bye!